Hello everybody, welcome back to LilyLuLou if you're a returning visitor, and a warm welcome if it's your first time here. My name's Karen, I'm the Junk Journal Geek, and we're going in a bit of a Christmassy direction today. But I'm going to say first of all, if I'm a bit all over the place, I do apologise. I don't even know if I'm going to put this video up or not. I just had a phone call saying that my youngest daughter her car's been hit on her way to work. And she's okay, she's just shaken up, and you know, everybody's safe, but it's left me a bit bleh. And I had in mind what I was going to do today, and now I'm a bit, I don't know what I'm going to do. So bear with me if this video does go up. So I got an email yesterday, or actually no, it wasn't an email, tell a lie, it was a Instagram message from a lady called Christina, and she owns Bumfuzzle Boutique on Etsy, and she asked me if I'd like to work with these gorgeous Christmas gnomes, and so of course I said yes please. And so I've got these 3 sheets of the cutest little gnomes. Aren't they absolutely adorable? So I printed those out as a full sheet. And I'm thinking that in the future, at some point, I think I'm going to make a gnome journal. But to me, these look like fabulous tags, you know, gift tags for presents or tags for a journal. So I printed them out again and got my Cricut to cut them out. So these are printed on card. Aren't they adorable? And I've just really lightly inked around the edges just to take away some of the stark white. This one, the Cricut couldn't read the difference between the 2 gnomes, but I quite liked that, so I've left that intact for now. So yeah, let's have a play. I got my box of Christmas bits out, which I can't remember what's in there, and as I say, I'm completely thrown after getting that phone call. I was getting myself all organised this morning, and I've just got that phone call, and now I'm all over the place. So let's have a look and see what we can do. So I'm just going to pop those over to the side there, and I will leave a link to Christina's shop in the description below. But I think what I'm going to do first, I'm going to cut some tag shapes. So I've just got a file folder here. I'm going to start with that. Let me just cut it down a bit so I'm not working with the whole thing. Obviously this is a very rough cut because it's me and a pair of scissors. So how are you all? I hope you are all well and safe and happy. So I'm just thinking, sort of normally around 6 inches ish I do my tags. This is 9.5. Maybe I will do some stubby tags like 4.5 inches tall, and then I can get 2 lots out of here. So let's trim this down into the sort of widths I think I'm going to want. Sorry, as I say, I'm a bit all over the place today, but I really wanted to get this video up because this is a Christmas kit. If you are interested in buying it and having a play, obviously I want to give everybody as much time as possible to do that. Now if I'm going to do 4.5 inches high, is 3 inches going to be too wide? Let's have a look. I think it will be all right, but I can always use this for other things if I decide it's not quite right. Let's do one first and see how it looks. See, I've been itching to do something Christmassy, so I was really pleased to get Christina's message. Now I'm thinking that's probably more of a journal card sort of size, isn't it, than a tag. but we could make some journal cards as well, couldn't we? So this is probably a better sort of size for a tag. That is 5 inches tall, but one of these edges is wonky because I cut it with the scissors. Which edge is it? Which one is wonky? I can't tell. Right, let's do another one. So I thought these would be, as I say, really cute gift tags to put on your presents. I've forgotten what size I did this now. 3 inches. So let's just do a bit of slicing and dicing. Get ourselves some bases. Let's move this little chap out of the way before I accidentally slice him up. So have you all started working on Christmassy things yet? Say I've really been itching to start doing something Christmassy, but I still haven't finished my autumn journal, so I have been resisting because I've not had an awful lot of time to be crafting. But I think we are nearing the final stages of the autumn journal now. And hopefully I can start doing some Christmassy things. I love Christmas. Right, got some spare bits there. I pulled out some bits from my Christmas box that I had cut out as well, but I don't know if we're going to be using those. I've got some stamps as well. Right, this is the straight edge. Can I cut all these at once? Yeah, so I've seen a couple of gnome type things that I love lately. So I really want to do a gnome journal or something along those lines. And then when Christina messaged me these, I thought, yes, that's a sign I need to do a gnome journal. So I am going to be doing that as well at some point. Let's cut the corners off this. This is an old bank card, so if you happen to glimpse any account details there, it's not going to do you any good because that account is now closed. Just in case anybody naughty happens to stumble across my videos, I'm sure all my lovely viewers are not naughty at all. Right, so there's our tag bases we can start playing with. One thing I didn't grab, that, oh no, I've got some here. I thought I might use some music paper in the background of these. So that's a loose sheet, nice big one. Might pop some of that on the tags behind the little gnomes. Just doing a little bit of light inking again, as I say. And then let's pick some of these little chaps to live on these bases. So I like, oh, that's my double one. I'll keep up something else. He looks nice. Should we have different colours? The blue one. Can't pick them up. And a red one maybe. These are all so adorable. I think that's quite apt because he's holding a present, if these are going to be gift tags. And then let's, do I want to tear a rough shape, or do I want to tear a rectangle? What do I want to do? Let's start off. Let's take some of the edge off. Now, I've got some stamps that I got out. I could stamp on that something. So I'll save these strips for that. Now let's do one of each and see how they look. Let's do one straight-ish. And we'll do one wonky and see which we like best. Not that that's actually straight, but oh, my hair is everywhere. So if we pop him there and rip that, oops, oh, let's go down here. Do that about there. So we could have him on there like that, and then let's try this one a bit more random. Bit more organic. I don't my fingers are not working. I can't even tear the paper. Goodness me. Have you ever known anybody who's not even able to tear a piece of paper? Goodness sake, Karen. Right, that's a bit better. So, which do we like best? We could just have some of each, couldn't we? Let's pop this, he's a bit wide for that. So maybe we'll have another ripped one for this one. Maybe I should have stuck these down and then tried to tear around them. I don't want to take too much. Oh, let's go down the bottom where it's wider. That would make sense, wouldn't it? Right. I am so sorry about this. I don't know why I can't rip a piece of paper today. Goodness gracious me. It's painful sometimes, isn't it? Sorry, at least I'm entertaining myself. Probably painful to watch, but there you go. Right. Now, I need to come down here a little bit. Try and get this corner off without losing too much of the width. Right. Like that. And I think I'm just, oh, it's a bit wide for the tag now. Okay. We need to do a bit more. Sorry, people. Nibble, 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 nibble. This is why I should have a decal edge ruler, and then I could just use that, couldn't I? It wouldn't be so painful. Slightly more off of this edge. do little messy nibbles. Right, will that do? That should be okay. Now, what was I like to... Oh, that's upside down, Karen, for goodness sake. Okie dokie. Deep breath. Let's carry on. I've got here, do not open until 25th. Haven't used these before. I think these were from Hobbycraft. Now this is probably, thinking about it, going to be too big. For what I'm thinking. So let's leave that one there. Now I do have, now is this going to be too much to bear to watch me try and stamp a word? What colour would I want to stamp? Would I want to match the gnomes, or go with vintage photo, or go with black? What do you think? Bear with me, I'm going to grab my black ink. And then back. Right, I've grabbed my black ink, and I've also got this. These are just what I have to hand in the house. I don't want to go down to the garage and get more inks out. So we'll have a try and see what looks nice. What would I want to say? Maybe I should do the black last, because I haven't got my scrub out. I don't know if these colours are going to be close enough to work or not. But let's have a go. So what should we say? Should we try? Looks more green on that paper than blue. I don't know if you can see what I'm doing. But let's have a go. M-E-R. I think these might be too big as well. And I'm going downhill, but they're gnomes, so I mean, not sure. Let's see what, oh dear, that's come off there. Now this, what I'm calling red, but is actually pink. Let's see what that looks like. And let's try a ho ho ho, shall we? It does look quite red, doesn't it? These Stampin' Up inks are brilliant. I've had these for years and years and years, and they're still working well. And then let's try a green and see how that looks. What else could we say? How about jingle? Oops, that's a bit high up. Yeah, we're a bit lopsided, but you know, this is Gnomes at work. Oh, I already had the L out. No, I haven't. So why can't I see it? There it is. And I've had the E out, haven't I? Let me try that Merry in black and see if I think it looks better. This feels like it might be dried out. Oh no, it's okay. Just had the E. Oh, let's try again, Karen. I was just about to say, oh, the more I'm doing this, the better I'm getting at it. And then I went wonky. I think the black might look a bit better than the blue on that one. Right, so that's that. Now, what I also want is a little who in the top. And I've got some eyelets here. I'm just wondering if I've got any appropriate colours, but no, not really. I had some more in there actually. Yes, I do. It's just going to have to be normal metallic colours. So we need the crocodile, don't we? So do I want to stick everything down first before I start sticking holes in? Probably. Do I want to add anything to any of these before I start sticking holes in? Do I want to add anything else to any of these? I quite like those, the way they've come out. I was going to layer these up, but I quite like it down at the bottom like that, separate. Just wondering, oh, he needs a little bit of an extra snip. Just noticed I've got a little bit of extra here. A little bit of extra here. I think this was the first set I did, and I was playing around with the settings on my Cricut, trying to get the best cut. But obviously you don't need to use a Cricut, you could sit and fussy cut these by hand, which I would normally. I just felt like having a play with my Cricut because I haven't used it for a long time. I don't think I've used it actually since I did all my daughter's wedding stuff, which is very naughty. Oh, I know what these could do with. A little button. That's better. And he needs a little bit more ink in there. Now, where are my tiny buttons? I've got buttons here, but they might be too big. Look at that. As if I prepared them earlier. I didn't. I had these out to use in my autumn journal, but they're a bit big, aren't they? Are they? There are beads in there, I think. Yes, there are beads in there. Oh, that's... Oh, I know what I was thinking. I was going to put some sparkle on these. One thing at a time, Karen. Where's the rest of your buttons? Bear with me, I'm going to grab buttons now. Right. I was thinking of these tiny little beads, but I think they are too small. Next door's dog is barking, so if Max starts, I will try and catch it and turn the camera off. Yeah, when I turned the camera off, I stood back and looked at this and I thought, oh, those buttons don't look too big, actually. But as I turned the camera off to try and find these, I thought, oh, I might as well give them a try and see what I think. I also looked for my, what did I look for? My sparkle. I've got a massive bag somewhere of flat back gems. God knows where that's gone. Right, so let me stand up and see if I think... can't decide what looks better. I think we'll go with the little ones. So that's that, and as I say, I can't find the, these all need cleaning before I put them back. Can't find my little sparkles, so we'll just go with this for now and stick these down. So, oh my goodness, look at that ink. That Stampin' Up ink is really juicy, even after all these years. Okay, let's start sticking. I did have sticky sheets. Did I not? What have I done with that? Oh, this will do. I use this book again that I've been using. I'm just wondering what to, whether to stitch through the buttons or whether to stick them down. If I do everything else first, and I can decide. So I've inked around the actual tag base you saw me do, and I've, oh, that edge needs, that edge isn't torn. Just need to try and take that very edge off of this to match it up. Yeah, I've inked around the bases, and I've very slightly inked around the actual gnomes, but I haven't inked anything else. Okay, That's better. I'm just using glue stick, and I will decide whether I want to stitch around here or not. If I do that, then I will need to obviously back the, oh, I've just torn the little man's moustache. Let's stick him back down. Where's my pokey tool? Okay, that's him. And we'll stick his Mary. Do I want to try and tear these a bit more? Because we're having such a good day on the tearing front, aren't we? Nibble, nibble, nibble. Maybe I should use my ruler again. Look, my buttons are sticking to me. Right, we'll think about this for a second. Let's pop this one down. I'm going to tear the edges again with this. Not on there because it's sticky. Oh, at least I'm entertaining myself today. Right, I should pop this one down first. Sorry, I'm not very chatty. Concentrating on what I'm doing. Oops. It's gone wonky as I've torn it, but I don't mind that. Try and get all the little bits glued without ripping them off. I mean, these are quite sturdy. This was quite thick cardstock that I used for these, so they are actually quite sturdy. It was just that little man's moustache that was a very small part, so it was extra fragile, but I think he's all right now. Right, now before I put the buttons on, I'm going to give these a bit of a squidge. Just make sure they're burnished, because that is heavy card. Just burnish the backs and make sure that that glue really is adhered. I'm really loving the way these have turned out, actually. Mind you, when you've got good good tools and good equipment with these lovely digis, you can't go wrong, really, can you? Whatever you used them for, they would look good. So probably best to use a bit of Yoo-hoo glue, I would think. I don't want to put my glue gun on just for these. I think the Yoo-hoo will do. Just try not to get it absolutely everywhere. She says. Oh, it's all oozing. I'm trying to put a tiniest dot onto the buttons. And it's oozing out as I'm doing it. Come on. Oh, come on. Stick into my finger instead of the... I haven't got enough hands. Oh, I've made a right mess of this one now. Right. Okay, let's get rid of this. And then we will pop in our eyelets, make our holes. And I need to find some ribbon as well to go in these. I've got a green here. I think that might be too thick, not sure. Oh, this green might be better. That's a Christmassy one. And then, oh, I've got some red sari there. What else have I got in here? In my jar. Oh look, I've got some blue sari as well. Marvellous. Okay. That will do. I was deciding, I thought if I can't find the ribbon, I would use twine. But as I've got the ribbon in the right colour, I can go with that. So, what size are these? 3, oh dear. Making a bit of a mess of these now. Wait a minute. 3/16, that's this one. So we want to be roughly in the middle-ish. Don't need to go down that far. About there. And about there. And about there. Right, what colours are we going to go with on these? Shall we have a black on there because we've got... Well, it's not black, is it? It's black on the other side. That's a bronze on that side. Okay, we'll go with that. No idea if I've got my settings right. Yep, that's that one. And then we will have a gold on that one. And a brassy one on this one, just for a bit of variety. Squish. This one doesn't want to go in. Come on, you know you want to live there, really. Squish. Okay, they're squished. So now, I know these could really do with a bit of an iron, but we're going for the scruffy look. Do a bit of a pokey there. I'm shaking. This is what's wrong with me today. I know my daughter's okay. She's messaging me. She's fine. But I'm absolutely shaking. Is this going to be too long? Probably is, isn't it? How much do we want? Probably just a bit more than that. In there. Up there. And then our red piece, which is a bit shorter. Try and get it through the hole. Yeah, we've used up a bit of a scrap there. So they are my Christmas tags using these beautiful little gnomes from Bumfuzzle Boutique. Isn't that name fabulous as well? I'll put all these away in a minute. I'm just trying to clear the decks a bit so that you can see what we've done. Let me know what you think in the comments, and I will, as I say, I will leave a link in the description below to Christina's shop so that you can go and grab these for yourselves if you want to have a play. I really think these are beautiful, these characters. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you've enjoyed that and that wasn't too painful to watch. I'll be back again hopefully in another couple of days. In the meantime, take care, look after yourselves and enjoy your own crafty time. Bye.